When you are struggling and you start thinking about giving up, I want you to remember the power of hope, the belief that something better is always possible if you're willing to work for it and fight for it. Our hope that if we work hard enough and believe in ourselves, then we can be whatever we dream, regardless of the limitations that others may place on us.
I'm the global head of recruiting at VML, and I've spent the last 20 years helping match talent with opportunity across industries, markets, and moments of massive change, which one might say is what we're going through now. Over the course of my career, I've lived through some of these moments that are, at the time they feel like very critical to my career and maybe stressful. It could really be almost a disaster. I was at Credit Suisse during 9/11, and later I lived through the Lehman Brothers bankruptcy. And in both of those moments, it felt like the ground was shifting beneath my feet and the future was incredibly uncertain.
Genius is to do an energy audit. And many of you have probably done this if you're in a job searching process and you've edited your resume or your LinkedIn profile. It's like, what did you do that you really love? And what did you love about what you've done? Which of your tasks, and maybe, by the way, it could have been 10 years ago. I did an energy audit, was kind of surprised to find some of my kind of highlight moments in my career were at least a decade previous. But that's fine. What was it about that? Was it about your connection with people? Was it about the natural insights you can bring to a situation? Was it solving problems, etc.? And then what do people seek you out for naturally? Also, you might consider looking at a list of core values. I always recommend Brene Brown. She has a core values list. Of course, there's many, many more than on a single list, but they're pretty comprehensive and really pulling like what really makes you tick, what matters to you, what is sort of a deal breaker to you if people or organizations don't have these values.
Hey everyone, good morning. Well, it's actually the afternoon. It's like 1:16 p.m. I have about an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and 30 minutes before I have to go pick up my brother from school. But welcome back to my channel. So another week, more hustling. Y'all, this job search is not for the weak. So yeah, this morning I woke up. I am doing my job search. Also, if you're new here, my name is Anifa and I create vlogs. I'm showing you guys what it's like to build from the ground up. Like, I'm 28 years old. Life is just not where I thought I would be, but like we're just trying to survive this new era of my life. I'm trying to give myself a new beginning, and part of that new beginning is job searching, finding a job after, honestly, at this point, like years of being like somewhat unemployed. Like, I wouldn't say, let me give you guys my job search lure. Am I saying that correctly? But basically, I graduated from my master's program in 2023 August, and at that time I was living in London, and I thought I was gonna find a full-time job in London. I had been job searching for a few months before I was like, oh my God, I've graduated. I don't have housing. I don't have any way of making money. And I am so stressed. If you guys go to my London playlist, I have detailed this in so many different videos and have talked about how much I was struggling in my final months in London. And so that's kind of like my job search has not made much of a progress. Well, let me not say that, but like I've just been stuck in such a long cycle. In October 2023, I took on a freelancing role, and I did that for about a year and 8 months. But the thing about that freelancing role, like if you're gonna do any type of bridge job, I feel like it's so important to make sure that, okay, it's not something that takes away emotionally and mentally from your job search, because I feel like job searching can just be so draining. And then I feel like if you have a job where you just don't feel aligned, where you feel emotionally like misaligned, it just does not help like with you focusing. And I feel like in that year and 8 months, like I wasn't as focused on my job search as I should have been. And so we've technically been on my job search for like 2.5 years. Again, I wasn't always unemployed in that time frame. I only became unemployed in May 2025 because I was like, I need to let this job go. I need to focus on putting my energy on things that I want out of my life. Like I'm tired of like working for someone else and helping someone else while I'm super stagnant and I'm not really getting much out of it anyways. And I just feel emotionally, creatively, I felt really stagnant in so many ways. And I honestly felt drained by my job search too. So I just wanted to like either find like a part-time retail job and just take a break. And so that's kind of been like my experience. So yeah, going on 2.5 years of a very extreme, draining job search, and honestly job searching in two different countries. After I left London in October of 2023, I moved to Australia with my sister. Initially, it was supposed to be like 3 months of me just like taking time off and like from London, but still job searching. And eventually, my goal was like, I'm gonna find a job in London and we're gonna go back to London. Well, that 3 months in Australia turned into 1 year. In that 1 year, though, I was still applying and I was doing some interviews. I was getting recruiter outreaches. I felt like when I was like living in Australia and job searching for London, I was getting more, like I was hearing more from companies. My only thing is it was always like really low paying jobs. And I think that's the thing about London. The salary and just like the cost of living in London, I was like, I just do not wanna go backwards financially. Like I felt like I needed to make more money. I have student loans now. Like I can't just live in La La Land and just not pay my student loans and just like survive paycheck to paycheck. Like I wanted to get a job that would pay me well and something that would kind of accelerate me in my career. And I think that's why eventually I was like, I'm gonna go back to the US because with the US I know I can find a job that's gonna pay me a nice livable wage. Am I still gonna struggle? Probably like to some extent, but like that struggle is not the same type of struggle as in London. Because in London, it's like the struggle is different. Okay, like London is a beautiful city to visit. There's so much things to do. There's so many different ways to spend money, but that's a problem when you are not making a lot of money. Transportation is expensive. Food isn't as much, but I feel like actually living and surviving in London, like and the salaries that they provide, it just does not line up. Like to me, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna survive off of this salary. So that's why eventually I just kind of gave up on the London route, moved back to the US. And again, like when I moved back, I continued my job search. So like there was a period where I switched from job searching in the UK to job searching in America and in the US. And yeah, it's been like that ever since. And I'm just really exhausted. I was like, bro, I went to get my master's. Like, where is this degree paying off for? Like, I got these student loans, which thank God that they have the income based payment because now they're on hold for me. They've been on hold. They're on hold until I get a job because it's like, what are you guys going to get from me? There is no money coming in like that. Like, I cannot afford to pay for these student loans. So that's why I went to this event that you guys just saw me go to because I'm like literally exhausted from my job search, but I need to lock in. Like I can't do another year of being stagnant, of not having full-time employment. Like I have so many bigger dreams for myself, and I feel like me not being able to stabilize financially is holding me back from being like at my truest potential or like at my best. I don't know. But yeah, so basically this company, it's an advertising company. Their name is VML. They posted on LinkedIn that they were hosting a optimizing your career search virtual session. And I went to that because I was like, yo, I need help. Like I'm struggling. And honestly, they were so helpful. They gave us so many tips. They had someone from LinkedIn that came in and told us how to optimize our profiles. I feel like they kind of re-energized me because like I'm like, okay, now I have all these notes of different things that I can start implementing in my job search and things that I didn't feel like were that valuable, but from a recruiter sense, I'm like, okay, you need to actually make sure that they're valuable. I think for me, what really aligned in this meeting was like taking a step back from the job search and thinking about who am I today, because my job search has been so long and I feel like my vision for myself and my life has shifted so many times. And so I love the advice that one of the recruiters gave of like, okay, who am I today? What kind of roles am I looking for? What are my passions? What am I looking for out of my career? And then maybe looking at past jobs that I've done in the past, like, okay, what did I like about this role? And what did I not like? And what do I want to bring into my next role? Because I feel like when you've been job searching for so long and you're shifting and changing as a person, and I think like you could get so stuck in like a certain momentum and applying for certain jobs. But I think like for me, for example, like my priorities and what I want out of my career has completely shifted. And so I need to like think about who am I now and what is current Anifa require in my next role. And I think that's a beautiful way to like look at it because yeah, especially like if you're someone who like has been in our industry for a very long time, like you might feel like, okay, well, this is a routine. I'm gonna job search and I'm gonna find the same type of job and do the same type of thing. But what if the person you are today doesn't want that anymore? So I think it's definitely very important to take stock and reflect and evaluate what you want in out of your life every time you pursue a job search. How is anyone else job searching? Like, what are your experiences? Are you finding jobs? Like, is it easy for you to find interviews? What industry are you in? What is the process? Because for me, I'm struggling. And I was on TikTok, and this girl on TikTok was like, "Oh, this is like the job market is going crazy right now at the beginning of the year. Like in the past 2 weeks, two of my friends have landed 14 interviews. Like there's so many jobs being posted, da, da, da." And I'm like, "Girl, like you need to zip it." You know why? Because what do you mean your friends are getting 14 interviews? Who can even get 14 interviews in just like 2 weeks? Like, how is that even possible? This is why I don't like TikTok because you never know what someone's ulterior motives are. Like, you don't know what they're promoting, you don't know what they're pushing, and 14 is pushing it. It's really, really effing pushing it. So, when I saw that girl's post, I was like, okay, reality check. What she's saying and my own reality are not the same. And maybe she's right. Her friends are getting interviews, but like, bro, like be so for real. Like, I feel like that's just not a reality. And I don't know who's getting 14 interviews. I could get 14. I can understand someone's getting 14 interviews over a span of like 3 months or like 1 month or two. I don't know. Like, I don't know how. Like, who's getting 14 interviews? That's where I'm stuck at. But anyways, y'all, I am about to. It's 1:30. It's about to be 1:30, and I'm gonna make myself a quick little breakfast, and then we're gonna start my job search for the day because I started late and I'm yapping for too long. But yeah, let's do that.
This week's lucky lady is Hannah Bronfman. Hannah doesn't just break the rules, she wrote the blueprint on what it means to be multifaceted. From being a startup founder, wellness creator, DJ, and investor, Hannah's done it all and is sharing the lucky lessons behind her wins and losses. If you've ever felt called to evolve into a new chapter and don't know what that looks like, this episode will help you get there.
We're talking about fertility and now motherhood and investing in the different parts of your life that you let your audience come into. I'm curious how that's felt for you to evolve so publicly and how you approach that. It's a great question. I think It's funny because this is such a great theme for the month. I think because I, from a young age, had never really fit into the box that I think my family anticipated for me, or just like, I don't know, like the expectations that were put on me at a young age. I feel like I didn't know really where my life was going.
Go, say it.
Cheese, Mom.
Isma, where did you learn that from? So obviously we are not a Nigerian household. So basically every time we're not a Nigerian household, but every time like I'm like stressed or like something is like crazy that's happening, I'm always like Chimo, Chimo. And tell me why like today my little brother started saying it. Now he's like obsessed with saying Chimo every 2 seconds. I think it's like Yoruba or Igbo in Nigerian language. And I think it's like, oh my God, like I don't know, I need to look up the meaning, but my little brother is now obsessed with saying it. And when he said it, I was like, what? And I forgot about it. And he just said it like right now before I recorded because I told him to say it again for the camera. And I was like, wait, what? Like, honestly, kids are so interesting. He is autistic, so I feel like autistic kids, like, they pick up on things so quickly. Like, they pick up on everything that everybody says. So, me and Chat are currently working on giving me a new headline title on LinkedIn. And so, the format that they recommended in the event, like the virtual session I was at earlier today, they said that you need to list your role, your unique skills, and then your passions. And then you need to use like industry keywords for your headline. And honestly, I feel like this is like one of the best advice because like when I was getting recruiter outreach, they reached out to me because like I had certain experiences and like those were clearly highlighted in my headline, in my job title. And I feel like that's what really makes you stand out. Someone here? Oh no. So I'm just trying to figure out like what are a good headlines. Okay, so these are some of the options the chat is giving me. Okay, so marketing and social media specialist, influencer campaigns, content strategy and cross-channel performance, and then beauty and fashion. So that'll be the industry. The other one is influencer and social media marketing specialist, content-led campaigns for beauty and fashion brands. I like that. And the other one is marketing specialist, influencer, social and content, beauty and fashion and brands. That's really concise. I think it's going to be between option 1 and 2 that I go for. And then the other advice that they gave us is to, like, one of the core things that help you stand out on LinkedIn is having a photo, having a good headline, what I'm working on, and a cover. And it's so funny because I had deleted my LinkedIn cover. So I'm going to put my cover back up. And I think with the headline is that it's actually really good to like reset it after a few months. If it's not working for you, like you need to like switch it up. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And then in terms of my photo, we can keep it. Cover, we're changing that, and headline, we're changing that. Because I think like one of the best ways to get a job on LinkedIn is by recruiter outreach. So it was really nice that they had someone from LinkedIn there that could give us tips on how to optimize our our profiles, so we can get more recruiter outreaches. I haven't been getting them as much. I feel like with LinkedIn too, it gets tricky because sometimes like they want you to pay for LinkedIn Premium to start getting recruiter outreaches. All right, y'all. My brother and I are about to eat lunch, dinner-ish. I don't know. I feel like we're both gonna eat again, but hopefully we don't. So we're eating rice and soup. Not rice and soup. Rice and a green something that my mom made. I don't know what that is. I think it's spinach. Yeah, I think it's like rice and spinach. So that's what we're eating for dinner. My little brother, I literally just gave him cereal like 2 hours ago, and he's already hungry again. Actually, not even 2 hours ago, an hour ago. Like, one thing about him, he can't eat. And if you don't give him food in time, he's just gonna go in the fridge and mess everything up. So once he says he's hungry, you need to get him something to eat. All right, y'all, this is what dinner is looking like. I am about to eat while doing my LinkedIn cover. Let me show you guys what I'm working with on LinkedIn. So I like this one. It's cute. I don't know if I'm going to keep the flower, if that's professional, but I do like this color. I feel like it goes with my LinkedIn profile. Let me show you guys my LinkedIn profile. It looks like this. Like, I feel like the brown or the burgundiness would go with my skin tone. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I need to find like a freaking cover. I can't. Like, am I overthinking it? Am I doing too much? You know what? Let me watch some tutorials on like TikTok and YouTube and figure out what works best. I know this is like a non-factor, so I don't want to push it into tomorrow. And honestly, I don't want to push it into like the next hour. So my goal is to figure out this cover situation so that we can move forward with my life. Like, it's probably one of those things where you should have it, but like it's not the end of the world. Like, I don't need to spend hours and days on it. Like, no. This is one of those food that, like, yes, the rice is carbs, but the spinach makes me feel like I'm eating healthy.
Time, and I didn't want to be traveling so much, and so I needed to make a pivot. Even prior to that, I was a tech entrepreneur. I started a tech company when I was 23 years old. I created a company that allowed you to book last-minute beauty appointments. I would have ever imagined this for myself. It's funny when people say to me, than what I had planned. It was like some things are beyond what you can even imagine. I never want to get into something too deep where I'm like, oh, we don't have the way out of this, you know? That piece that you said about the 5-year plans being limiting, I can relate to so much, because I feel like there have been so many things in my life that have been highlights and really good things.
All right, y'all. So I finished adding a banner. I just did my name. I put like the same social media and marketing specialist. I think I'm gonna also switch this around because like I want to attract more social media roles and marketing, general marketing roles. And then I put content, campaigns, community. That's cute. It's short and simple, but like makes my profile look more professional.
Tell me why you're crying, how can it be, girl? When you gave me something I don't really feel, but you knew that already. When I found you on the ground in the dark, now you call me to my yard uninvited. When you see me on the edge, coming on. If the world was dead, would you cry or would you try to get me? Tell me now, I want me to be clear. Tell me now, I need you to be clear. Yeah. I will wait for you, for you. I will wait.
If I knew how easy it is to maintain French curl boho braids, I would have got these a very long time ago. I use my As I Am leave-in conditioner with water that I mix together, and then I use a pick in small sections to comb out the hair. Now, this is like a once a week type of situation. I also use this wigs slash human hair spray that helps condition, detangle, and then also adds a little bit shine back to the hair. And then I braid the hair. I do 2 braids, and this takes me 45 minutes. Then we go to sleep, and then the next day I unravel it. I use a little bit more of the spray, and we're good to go. So I do this once a week, and then every day I also do like a 10-minute reset that I'll do. I'll show you guys that if you guys want to see it, but this is so easy to manage.
Troubling. They don't love me anyway. They don't love me anyway. Troubling. They don't love me anyway. Don't get my feelings hurt. I know the ceiling's gone. Don't get my feelings hurt. This time I'm not the one. Don't get my feelings hurt. Don't say I'm not the one. Don't get my feelings hurt. I'm a vibe out today. Hey. I'm a vibe out today. Away. I'm a vibe out today. Away. I'm a vibe out today. Away. If I continue, my eyes might break. If I was silent, I'll go insane. If I was just slow, then my life would be low. So give me a name, give me something to react by it. Wake me up and dance, give me something.
This morning was hectic. I took my little brother to school, but y'all, the morning, like sometimes with him, it can be a lot. As I mentioned yesterday, my little brother is autistic. So sometimes just like getting him ready in the morning can be a struggle. Like it genuinely can be. And I think not yesterday, today was one of those days where I was so frustrated. Like sometimes it makes you want to pull your hair out, or sometimes it makes you want to cry a little bit, because kids who are autistic when they're young, they just like it's hard to communicate with them. But I feel like with my brother, like he's verbal, he knows how to communicate his needs, he knows how to listen. It's just some mornings he doesn't want to listen. Like some mornings I have to tell him things like a million times, like go do this, let's go take a shower, let's brush your teeth, let's wash your face. Like these things, like sometimes you just have to tell them so many times. And then sometimes he's like, I don't want to go to school, and he just want to play with his toys. And this morning was one of those things where he just wanted to be distracted and play with his toys and all these things. And I'm just like, bro, we gotta go to school. Some days he really wants to go to school, so like he's like super helpful, and like it's easy for us to get him ready, and it's fast. And then some days are in between. But the good thing is sometimes my little sister takes him. For the most part, I'm the one who's gonna get him ready in the morning and take him. But sometimes my little sister will do it. And then if something comes up, like I have work, or like for example on Friday I'm gonna be doing a shift, like I think I'm still gonna take him, but like for example, if let's say I needed to I couldn't be there, then my sister would get him ready, my mom can get him ready. Like I think like in our family, we're so blessed in the sense that like we have such a big family. Like when my little sister comes from school, she will literally usually watch him, and she'll just be doing her homework in the living room and watch him. My brother like helps, like everybody kind of helps in different ways. And I feel like it helps with like not having like just like the responsibility on one person. I have been watching like TikToks of people who have families where it's just like the mom and dad, and like they're taking care of the kid, or sometimes it's just the mom. And whoa, like shout out to anyone who's raising a kid who's autistic, or anyone who's raising a kid who's disabled, because like it can be a lot. And you want to be there for them, like you have so much sympathy for what they're going through, but at the same time you're also kind of like navigating this, because like nobody is just like brought into this world and like you know exactly what to do with the kid who's like disabled or autistic. And I feel like it can be a lot on the caretaker. So I honestly, I'm just like in awe of anyone who has taken on that role. Well, not that you have taken it on, but like anyone who's in that role and does their best, like I'm proud of you. Keep going, keep trying. But yeah, with my brother, there's so much support around that. Like, yeah, I got him ready, took him to school. I will bring him back, give him lunch, and I'm gonna be with him for a few hours. But then my sister's gonna come, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, and I'm gonna focus on myself. And some days my little sister takes him to school in the morning, and so like I wake up and I get to do my job search. And I feel like having that much support around helps a lot versus just doing it all by yourself. And then like my mom, like she goes to work, she comes home. As soon as she comes home, like honestly, I'm like, okay, I've washed him for the day. Bye. And he'll usually just chill on the couch, play on her phone until it's time for him to go to sleep. But sometimes I think my mom gets overwhelmed. I think we all have moments where we get overwhelmed. But yeah, that's something that I don't share on camera or show because I feel like it's just a lot. And also, he's my little brother. He's not my kid. So I am not in the position to ever show that. But he has, like, every time I see him improve, it's just, like, so amazing to watch. And yeah, I just can't wait to continue watching him grow. And it's good when, even though, like, the mornings is bad, like this morning was a lot. It's good when he's at school because now I'm like, oh my God, I can do my little teeth session. I can focus on myself. Like, so sometimes even if we're like tussling, I'm like, yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go to school because I need my 4 hours of the day. And so he's at school right now and I'm like chilling. I'm gonna do my job search and eat breakfast. I haven't been having an appetite for breakfast lately. I think I'll just make eggs. But yeah, I'm not that motivated by breakfast at all. Okay, you guys, so I just found this job board and like they just made my resume like 10 times better. And they use AI. And I use AI, but like I feel like the way they just updated my resume, it just looks so good. Like it looks so good. Yeah, okay, good job. But maybe here we can marketing specialist. I'm going to change that to social media manager or social media specialist contract. Yeah, I'm going to update the name of this title, but then I think like everything looks good. Like this is the resume I'm going to be using. But the website is called JobRight and they use AI to like, for example, if I wanted to apply to a job, like you can use AI to tailor your application to the job. They will scan through your resume for you and make sure that your resume is top notch. And they give you a grade. My initial resume got a B, which is not bad, but I think the new resume has like an A. Like that resume is beautiful. I feel like, honestly, the past 2 days, it's just been like boom, boom, boom. Like it has been less applying, more fixing things, like fixing my resume, fixing my LinkedIn profile. I feel like I needed a refresh. And honestly, just shout out to the team at VML Advertising, because had it not been for them, like me going to their events, their optimizing your job search event, I literally wouldn't be where I'm at. I feel like now I'm working smarter and like I'm just updating things and just making life 10 times easier for me. Because yeah, I was just getting over it. Yeah, okay, so I just updated it to social media specialist because I feel like social media manager, even though I was in a management position, just sounded like a lot. And then I want to add managed, I want to say 75 plus. Okay. Influencer and creator partnerships across paid and organic. Okay. So let me download my new resume. Only thing is, like, after a while, they start charging you for things. But I feel like if you're offering this type of service, if you're offering this type of service, it's worth it. Versus LinkedIn, they just be making you struggle and like they don't really help you with anything. I'm a LinkedIn hater, y'all. Like, I'm in my era where I hate LinkedIn. I'm the biggest hater. Also, I am going to create a document where I'll put all the notes that I got from the optimizing your resume or your job search event that I went to, and then I'm also gonna list out all the job boards that I'm using, all the different tools that I'm using to find my next role. And yeah, you guys can just click on it. It's gonna be a public link, and I hope that that information can help someone out there because I have been struggling, and I feel like in 2026 I just want to be more proactive and more like in a go-getter mindset, and I want to land a job. Like, I'm tired of being on my ass, and it's not even that like I'm being on my ass. I think it's just now job searching is just like 10 times harder because of the current market we're in, so you really just have to go 10 times harder. So, and I just feel like right now I have the energy for it, and I'm gonna go as far as I can because I feel like this process you do get burnt out. But yeah, I'm trying my best. And how are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? Are you feeling like 2026 is feeling a little bit better? How's your job search going? What are tools that you're using to land a job if you are job searching? If you have a job, do you like your job? How are you feeling about your job? Because I feel like we're in the type of market where like people have jobs but they hate their jobs. They can't leave like they used to. And then people are unemployed. Like, you love the freedom of like not really doing anything, but you're broke and you're financially struggling and you need a job like today. And but then you dread like going back to the work environment, like a corporate work environment. It's just like there's no in between. There's no in between. But like I rather have money in my account, bills paid, no consumer debt, vacations booked. That's like the energy of 2026. Like, that's what I want for myself and for us. And if you're not there yet, like, I'm hoping that that will be the vibe that we're in the next year. Hey, you guys, good morning. Why am I out of breath? This is my sign to go to the gym. But anyways, I did not do anything important yesterday. After I filmed what I did, like my job search, I went to sleep. I relaxed for the rest of the day. Yeah, but we redid my resume yesterday. I think this week has been a week of like redoing things, like, just kind of like a reset week, not necessarily a heavy applying week. I haven't even heard back from any of the jobs that I applied to the past 3 weeks, and it's Thursday. So I'm just like, let me just relax. Let me just like fix my foundation first, and then we're gonna try again. I'm making a coffee right now. I like to make my coffee in this pot. We don't have a coffee maker, so that's why you guys always see me making it in this pot. And then the coffee that if I'm drinking coffee, I'm drinking this coffee. It's this coffee called Simba, and it's from Rwanda, and my mom sells it at her store. So that's what I'm finishing to make the coffee. I'm about to sit down and start job searching. Hey chat, can you help me write this note to a recruiter? She basically recruits for roles within the beauty industry. Let me see. Beauty, fashion, wellness. Okay, so the role that she posted, I'm not qualified for. But just write her a message, tell her that that I like her profile, or I like the roles that she's recruiting under, or I don't know, just like make it sound nice, and make it sound like I'm like someone who's currently job searching, who has an experience within the industries that she's recruiting in, and that I would love to connect. Hi Blank, I really enjoy the roles and insights you share across beauty, fashion, and wellness. I'm currently exploring new opportunities and have experience within these industries, so I'd love to connect and stay in touch. Look forward to connecting. Yeah, let's just send this out. Okay, so I am currently eating my first meal of the day. It's chicken and rice. We're still job searching. I'm gonna like job search a little bit longer, like maybe like 10 or 20 more minutes. And then I have a video that I need to edit for TikTok. You know, the video where I was showing you guys how I refresh my hair? I want to edit that and post it on TikTok. If you guys don't have me on TikTok, my TikTok's account name is ANIIPHA, and you can find me under that username on Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, so I'm just about to eat, job search a little bit more, edit my TikTok, and then what else am I gonna do? And then I'm waiting for my little sister to come home, and we're gonna do some errands together. My friend is having a birthday party tomorrow. She's turning 30, and she's doing a what is the theme called? Like a funeral party for her 20s. And so I need to like figure out what I'm gonna wear, because like the dress code is to wear black, and I need to figure out her birthday gift. And I also want to go to the gym, and I need to buy new headphones, and I want to go to the gym and try out a different gym. But yeah, we have a few things to do today, and then yeah, that's gonna be it. But today's job search has been not bad. Like, I'm feeling like today I found a couple jobs that I was interested in. I connected with recruiters that recruited in industries that I liked. Yeah, like it felt like we had some movement. I didn't feel too stagnant, and that's all I care about right now. Okay, you guys, so I just posted my TikTok video that I just edited from this vlog. Again, if you guys follow me on TikTok, this is my TikTok handle. I post content on there a little bit more frequently. I just do it for fun. Honestly, I don't take TikTok too seriously as a platform, but this is the video that I just posted. If I knew how easy it is to maintain French curl boho braids, I would have got these a very long time ago. I use my As I Am leave-in conditioner with water that I mix together, and then I use a pick in small sections to comb out the hair. Now, this is like a once a week type of situation. All right, I think I'm actually gonna post this on YouTube Shorts and actually on Instagram as well.
For you, for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Saying, oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, so my friend is having a birthday party and the theme is black. Like, we have to wear all black because it's a funerals to her 20s. So I'm looking for a black top, maybe even like a black dress or skirt or something. So like these are all gonna be sweaters. I'm already distracted by the cheetah print. That's cute. I also like these like chocolate brown faux leather. Okay, I'm gonna grab this to try it on, but I don't know if I like what I see so far. Like, I have a lot of this stuff in like different ways. Like, I have this in like a short sleeve. It's cute though. No. Boring. I feel like I should look at the dresses because I'm not liking what I see. Alright, you guys, so we're in the fitting room and I got 6 different items, mainly skirts and 2 tops, like 4 skirts, 2 tops. We're about to try everything on. I'm gonna show you guys as we go along. This is the first outfit. I think this is gonna be it. The skirt is extremely comfortable. The length I like. It's basically a skirt. So it's a skirt, and I was thinking of getting some pantyhose to go with it so that it's a bit more appropriate because this is going to be happening at her family home. But like, the top is so cute. It has like these little like bow details on the side. They're more noticeable in real life. Let me see if I can show you this. So I don't know if you guys can see the bow. They're so freaking cute. This outfit makes me feel beautiful in my body. Like, I feel extra cute, extra confident, extra beautiful, and the material is extremely soft and comfortable. I feel like a little baddie. Because especially like lately, I've not been feeling good about my body and I've gained weight, but I feel like putting this outfit on, I feel really good. Like, I feel like money well spent. I don't know the total amount it's gonna be, but so far I like what I see. This is another skirt options. I'm really loving the skirts that they have, but it has like the little bows on the side, and then it has like a little mini like slit. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I feel like this with this is a lot going on, but maybe it goes together. I don't know. I think they're both comfortable. I'm gonna get the cheaper dress. I mean, the cheaper one. This for sure we're getting. Okay, so this one is a leather skirt. To be honest, I'm not really liking the slit. This one is way too short. It's comfortable, but like, literally my ass is damn near coming out. So, we're not even gonna consider it. Plus, I like the skirts. They make me feel more secure. Versus this, it's like one wrong turn and I feel like it rises up. This is like perfect for like a party, not like a house party where like someone's parents might be there. So no on this one, yes on the skirt, and then I'm gonna figure out which skirt I'm gonna get. I think we're probably gonna get option 1.
Shit. We go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. Lady on that rapid pay the bill shit. And I don't feel that shit, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your work, nigga. My actions being louder than my words, nigga. I ain't sold, I been still sold down to earth, nigga. Niggas wanna do it, we can do it on their turf, nigga. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the bitches, I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, 6 ain't friendly, but the swear I live. The shit a motherfucking layup. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the pot, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the fuck them niggas is, boy? OEO, man, we really with the shits, boy. Yeah, really with the shits. I should probably start a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. Fuck all that drink, you gotta chill shit. I be on my little mouse drill shit. Fuck all that rap to pay your bill shit. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill shit. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try to money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch this shit, don't wanna make me sick. That's my nigga, oh Lord. Got a hold out the show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the bucks and the Phillies, nigga. Don't make me kill one of the ghosts for it. I run this shit, they like, go for us. Run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean, you already wrote for us. Damn, nigga, what's one more quote for us? Oh, Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready. Fuck that, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. Fuck being on some chill shit. We go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. Lady on that rapid pay the bill shit. And I don't feel that shit, not even a little